Disclaimer. The views expressed in this video reflect the opinions of the creator and may not align with widely accepted beliefs. Viewers are encouraged to consider multiple perspectives and conduct their own research before forming conclusions.
Hello. Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to explain why I believe this ancient Egyptian relief depicts the working principles of a Tokamak circular magnetic confinement fusion device. The relief is owned by the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. Its official title is Relief Panel, showing two baboons offering the Wedjat eye to the sun god Khepri, who holds the underworld sign. It's believed to have been created between 400 and 200 BCE. The relief is carved from limestone measuring 6 centimeters thick, 31 centimeters high, and 39 centimeters wide. A tokamak is a device designed to achieve nuclear fusion by confining superheated plasma in a magnetically controlled circular path. Powerful magnetic fields confine the plasma, preventing it from touching the reactor walls. To heat the plasma further, radio waves transfer energy to charged particles, increasing their speed, and in some cases, lasers provide additional heating or energy input. Optical waves, such as visible light, infrared and ultraviolet, are used in advanced diagnostics to continuously track temperature, density and turbulence in real time, ensuring precise control. When hydrogen atoms collide and fuse, they release enormous amounts of energy, similar to reactions in the sun. The goal is to harness this fusion energy to generate electricity, offering a clean and nearly limitless power source. Tokamaks are often referred to as artificial suns. The much-reported artificial sun project in China is, in fact, a tokamak. The scene contains 6 different parts. Let's go through them. Part 1. The first symbol I want to examine is this one. If you recall from the first atomic energy video, I explained why I believe the star symbol should be interpreted as plasma. Here we see plasma in a circle. Part 2. Let's examine the scarab beetle. I believe it symbolizes a magnetic field and its flux lines. If we consider the beetle's placement relative to the plasma in a circle, then the beetle, or rather the magnetic field, appears to be confining and controlling the plasma in the circle. Part 3. Next, let's look at these. They're known as Shen symbols. In episode 9, I analyzed a scene in which I argued that the 2 objects atop the ladies' heads represented antennas. In this relief, the Shen symbols appear in the same locations where the antennas were previously depicted. I think we should also interpret these Shen symbols as antennas, specifically loop antennas. Part 4. In part 1 of the atomic energy videos, I explained why I believe the eye symbol represents optics. Optics is the branch of physics that deals with the study of light and its interactions with matter. It encompasses the behavior of light, the properties of optical instruments, and the phenomena associated with the transmission, reflection, refraction, diffraction, and polarization of light. Part 5. Next, I want to analyze the baboons. In episode 2, I propose that this scene represents electromagnetic wave coupling. And I revisited that idea again in episode 9. This relief contains a more advanced variation of those earlier forms, and I think in this relief this variation has a dual use. On their own, the baboons represent wave coupling. But I think they're supposed to be interpreted in conjunction with the eye symbols to represent optical wave coupling. And, then separately, I think they're supposed to be used again in conjunction with the loop antennas to represent radio frequency coupling. Part 6. Lastly, at the bottom center of the scene, we see a representation of a sun emitting energy. To summarize the scene, a ring of plasma is held in place by a magnetic field, its temperature rising under the influence of radio waves, while optical waves continuously monitor its behavior. Beneath the symbolic representations of these processes lies their ultimate product, an artificial sun radiating energy. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you to those who are still watching, and goodbye.